So you'd be dealing with people. Target down.
Damn, I'm still cool as a cucumber. Those game faces on. Don't worry!
So you'd be dealing with people. Target down.
Namaste programs. What's the Joe? What's the capital G-O? Let's get all our bits and pieces in the right spot. Let's continue. Let's see what game-breaking bugs we can run into today. Now that I realize I cannot dismiss Andrea because I haven't finished her quest line, which I cannot finish because of a bug. That's annoying. So if I want to do any of the other companions, especially the new ones, I cannot. I've got some plans. I'll just leave all that till later. I'm just going to try and get through the main story and not get sidetracked of the DLC. And then we'll do some experimentation, like whether New Game Plus will let me get to the den, in which case I'll have to do her entire quest line and everyone's quest lines again. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm not sure if I want to. We shall see. We shall see. Anyway, yesterday we found ourselves over here somewhere, trying to do this mission. At the way shrine, I met an old man who told me the path of redemption. The other way shrines. He gave me a book that charts the journey starting from the way shrine of redemption. Gave me a book. He did it that. I looked at the book yesterday and it did not tell me anything. Hang on, where's my game? Why is the game not here? Hello? Got game? Jesus, there we go. Fucking hell. I'd say professional streamer, but not at all. I'm completely amateur. Path of Redemption. In a dream, the great serpent visited upon me divine visions, commanding me to make 5 plaques. Ah, there is 5 plaques, etched with words to guide the faithful lest we become lax in our devotion. When this work was done, another vision came to me, and in this way the great serpent made his will known. The plaques I had forged were to be placed at 5 sites chosen by him, and the journey from each site to the next would be a path of redemption and contemplation, that those who had sinned might find absolution. In accord with the first vision, I journeyed north from the city walls until I'd found the first ordained site. Here I placed my first plaque, and then I prayed for guidance. I lifted my eyes to the heavens and beheld a bright streak across the sky. A falling star had landed on a high peak just to the east, and I knew my next destination. So, guided, I set out eastward with the city on my right. Along the ridge of the plateau, I walked until my steps took me to a tower where lost souls listened to the howling winds. Before reaching the tower, I turned left and, putting the city at my back, descended to the valley floor and up the slope on the far side. Upon reaching the summit, I placed the second plaque. I prayed again for long hours awaiting the sign. So that's the one. I know that one. Yeah, we did that one. The sun was now rising, and when I looked once more into the sky, I spied a long, thin cloud. As I watched, this cloud twisted and coiled in the shape of a serpent, its head facing northwest. Northwest. The great serpent's will once again made clear to me, I clambered down to the floor of the canyon and turned northwest. I travelled along the path through the valley until I reached a roadside shrine near a small grove of trees and continued west along the path. Beyond a place where power was taken from the depth, I turned northward along a trail with a mountain rising before me. As the valley widened, I could see a plateau to my left. I had to search around until I finally discovered a cleft in the rocky face that I could climb. It was an arduous winding path to the summit, but I was rewarded with a magnificent view. I placed my next plaque and once again knelt in prayer. Journeyed north from the city walls. Yes, that's where we started. Oh, eastward with the city on your right. Oh no, okay. So, what you're telling me is there's a chance. So, he started here, then he went eastward. That's that one. But then he went northwest. How is there an unknown I haven't looked at yet? Alright, so that would be east with the city behind. Cool. Cool. So hang on. Let's continue reading. So that's... okay, so that's the one that's over on the right. I was roused by a mighty gust of wind that stirred the loose earth, swelling to swell upward into a whirling shape not unlike a pair of dancing snakes. The spinning dust began to move, and I followed. I spied a path leading south across the top of the plateau with the city before me. Following this, I began descending from the plateau near some water tanks and pumping equipment. Far to the west and south, I could see a high peak that I knew must be the serpent's chosen place for my next plaque. I descended into the misty canyons and pressed on, ever west and south, past a place where machines, the purpose of which I did not know, whirred and hummed behind a tall metal fence. Just beyond this was a path that tracked southwest along a widening valley towards a cathedral of stone arches above. As I went leftward following the path around the arched stones, I continued upward. Soon the trail forked and I followed the left branch ever upward. I passed smaller obelisks of worship on my way towards the summit. The climb was arduous, but the strength of the serpent filled my heart and I finally reached the top. After I placed the next plaque, I was overcome by the fatigue of my journey and I passed into slumber. The great serpent rewarded my labours with a magnificent dream. I saw great way shrines atop the mountains I climbed, all glimmering with silver and gold. The last of these was far to the south on a hill surrounded by square blocks of stone. I had not a shred of doubt this was the place for my final plaque. Rising from my rest, I tracked west along a treacherous mountain path that curved south and then east. Jesus, tracked west, south, east? Reaching the valley floor once again, I travelled southeast, trading the highlands for the gentler terrains of the foothills. My sore legs were glad of this. Past a humble goat farm, past tall flat-topped rocks I walked on, keeping the city on my left as I remained on the valley floor trail. As I passed a set of windmills on my right, the landscape opened up and I spied my target ahead. Continuing along the trail gently downward, I at last glimpsed great blocks of stone on a distant hilltop. By the serpent's mercy, this climb was much easier than the shrines of north and west. When the last of the plaques was placed, I returned home and slept long knowing I'd done the great serpent's will. Alright, so that says to me... Why have I got so much mass right now? No thank you. Yeah, no, wrong button. Please don't tell me if it's done cheat mode. Alright. G. So we've got this one here, and I think this must be the other tower then. Let's put a marker there. Let's go to abandoned camp. Again, the problem with a game this buggy, you don't know whether it's a bug or whether you just haven't found what you're meant to be looking for. In this case, I hadn't found it. So that's south. I want to be looking this way a bit. There should be a an unknown. No. Shit. Press map, then G. I'm actually looking the wrong way. I need to be looking towards the... Where's the... There was an unknown here. Alright, so we need to be just... Well, let's just head to the marker. Just this way. There's the unknown. Badland power relay. Spacer crash side. None of it is what we want. Let's continue on our journey of discovery. I need to scan more of these. I do. Scan it. Did it scan? It did. We continue. This is one that needs to be scanned as well. Stop attacking me. No one cares. Really? He's attacking me. And I've got no bullets. What an asshole. My god, he nearly killed me too. What's happened to Andrea? No, seriously, what's happened to Andrea? How am I now going in the wrong direction? I am so bad. I am so bad. This way. Floaty floaty. Yeah, na, na, dee, na, na. Ba, da, da, dee, da, dum. That's the goat farm. Oh, what has happened here? Sir, do you need help? Fuck you. Where's my marker gone? Is it hiding behind the... whatever this is? Why is there a light here? I don't like it. It is hiding. My marker is hiding behind this marker. I have literally gone through this before, I'm sure of it. Do 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 do. There it is. Way short of obedience. After all this, I'm outraged. Get up there. God damn. I mean, I looked at the book when he gave it to me yesterday because I thought it was going to tell me this stuff. And I didn't bother when it didn't show me the text. To try again. Maybe I should have. I mean, I'll take your shit. I'll take all your shit, man. What is this? Right, tell what is this nonsense? Okay. Don't mind if I do. I need Andrea. Where is she? Come here.
Salutations.
What the fuck is this? Bye.
You are a welcome. A good team always shares the load.
Sure. Hold all my resources. Boom. What else can you hold? Yeah. 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 Right, if I got anything yeah, okay, yeah, sure. You can hold that, you can hold that. You can't have my cutter. Why have I got a maelstrom? Can I just... I'll give it to her anyway. That. Don't need it. I had a legendary sword at one point. Did I just give her that? Oh, this is... Oh yeah, that one. Gotta keep a melee weapon in case I need a melee weapon. I don't know. You never
Stay safe.
No, you stay safe. No, you. Alright, what bullshit is happening here apart from disappearing people?
Our sins must have been considerable for the Great Serpent to
They were.
subject us to this.
They were extremely considerable. You have no idea how considerable they were. They were all of the considerable. I'm not going to steal your shit. You're looking at me. Our lives are not our own. We must place our trust in the wisdom and guidance of the Great Serpent and his speaker and make ourselves the instruments of his will. Only in faithful service will we be found a worthy. Nice. It just go like that. Bang. Don't even need to go into the menu. Right, there you go. All you had to do was read a book that didn't want to be read yesterday.
May
Hey,
the
my
great
brother.
serpent guide your steps.
So and your book.
Welcome back, traveler. Tell me, how was your journey?
It was pleasant. I enjoy the austere beauty of your world.
Wise words, my friend. No artifice of man can match the beauty of that which the great serpent has made. If you're willing to indulge the curiosity of a stranger, I have a few questions. What did you think of the words of devotion? Did you agree with them? Or did you have a different
I've already
perspective?
forgotten them. That was yesterday. Devotion doesn't exactly come easy to me.
That's just as well. For devotion given too easily is without true value.
No shit,
There
Sherlock.
are also those who make a show of their devotion in front of others. But alone, they do nothing. You're honest, and that is wise. For the great serpent sees through pretense and falseness.
Fuck the great
Even
serpent.
old man can
Unless he
trust
actually
his
exists.
intuition. Then I sense that you're an independent soul.
Oh shit.
I think I can guess your answer, but I'll ask all the same. How did you feel about the words of obedience?
Good question. I want to say I chart my own course and I answer to no one, but that's not true. But I am going to do that.
Ah, a word of advice, if I may.
Sure.
It is best to keep such words and thoughts to yourself.
You
There are
asked,
those who
dickhead.
might mistake such boldness for betrayal against the great serpent.
Fuck the
I'm
great
sure
serpent.
we can both agree that nothing truly worthwhile is accomplished without perseverance. Did those words ring true for you?
If something is a waste of time, it's foolish to keep trying.
Time is precious. It's a truth I grow more aware of with each passing year.
Ah.
And yet, more than once, I've believed something to be a waste of time, only to be proven wrong.
Give me an example.
Sometimes it's difficult to judge the value of an endeavor until you've seen it through
Oh,
to
I
the
didn't say,
end.
you know, not going
That
through the
brings
end.
us to strength, and words that harken back to an older way of thinking. These words have the greatest appeal to the young and adventurous. Who does not wish to be strong? Many of us, however, see them as an uncomfortable reminder of a more violent time. As a result,
Sure,
there
buddy.
are many who question the value of the words of strength when compared to the rest.
Well,
After
thank you for
all,
this speech.
is not strength the most likely to diminish with the passage of time?
Yes. Strength isn't important, it's intelligence that matters.
At my age, I'm inclined to agree. Perhaps we can agree that strength of mind is as
Oh,
valuable
you're a
and
sophistry.
important
All this
as any other
sophistry with
kind.
your words, man.
Well,
Thank
you've
you
been
for
a
your
patient
sermon.
listener, and I'll take up no more of your time. It's customary for one who completes the path of redemption to be given small gifts by friends and family. I don't have much to offer, but I would not see you leave empty-handed. Please, accept this. I thank you for your time and your insights. It has been a most interesting conversation.
He gave me 3 alcohol. He gave me 3 goat alcohol for that whole thing. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? I'll get my $1 million out of you. Andrea is angry with you. It had to be done. It had to be done. No one saw nothing. I'll tell you something that was interesting. The quest with the duel, with the 2 brothers who were dueling. It said that if you went with one of the brothers and helped them, they would give you a lot of money. And then if you did what I did, which was poison them all, you would get much less. I'm pretty sure I got 4,000 credits from the woman there in the story. I was watching another streamer do that quest. They killed one brother over the other. He got 5,000 credits. So, what? That is not much less. That is fuck all difference. So I did the right thing. Okay, so I need to speak to Inaza. Let's just do the main quest. We'll do side quests later. I know I keep saying that it'll side quest before main quest, but it just... with so many bugs and things, we just need to get it done, you know? Herald's Rest. Actually, no. Let's go to the ship. And dump some shit in the ship. Oh, excuse me. Hiccup. Coffee hiccup. Get up. Stand up. How much space
Let's get
have we
out
got
there
now?
and do something new today, shall we?
Yeah. Let's do that. We've got 1,000 space right now. That's fucking awesome. That's goddamn fucking awesome. So, question mark. Where is Andrea? I guess we'll just do my equipment first. Which I gave everything to her, really. Ammo, aid, notes, I guess we can... Why is it reading? Why aren't I... Cargo hold. Bro. I should... Oh, I don't want to equip that. Hang on. While we're here. Let's actually favorite that somewhere. Here, I'm not using that. So that at least it's got a heart on it. A cutter we don't need to favorite because you can use it from the F screen. Cargo hold. Boom. All that's good. All that's good. That's what I'm wearing. Ammo, aid, notes. Store. Nope. Yep. Beautiful. Misc. Oh, get rid of any of that. Okay. Where is Andrea? Barrett, where's Andrea? Don't have to... Don't make me go look for you. He's in there.
Is there a way to go faster than the speed of
I
light?
wish I had thought
And
to check
none of
on
that
him.
grab
If I can take a few things, I will.
I wish I could check on Aaron too, because we can't, because the den's disappeared. And the only way to get to it is to use a console command to teleport to it, which means I get no achievements from that save from then on. Not that I give a shit about achievements, but it also puts a little C on my fucking save that says I'm a cheat. I won't have it. Andrea. Yeah, Andrea. So... Why? So she's got... How do I... So why don't I... He's using a shotgun that's white. 133 is better. No, 182. She's got a fucking great gun. White, it does more damage than anything else. Anyway, I'll grab everything else. We can sell it when we find somewhere to sell shit. She can have a sword as well. Unrestrained vengeance. Cool. So that. Give me your resources. Give me your miscs. Oh, thank you, Andrea.
Another time.
We'll quickly drain your thing. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. That as well. And that. And this and that. And resources, good. Vortex is Vortex shard. Flip lighter, Vortex. Crap. I knew where there was a fucking whatever it's called. A bench. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We do have... What benches do we have here? We have a galley. Can I make anything? You know what? I don't want to look at that just yet. What I want to do is see if we can research anything. That's over here. Why don't I have other workstations? Can anything be done? Blocked. Needs chemistry rank 1. Oh, we can do this. I just need butter. I could put 1 butter. Confirm. 1 butter. It overflowed to 2 butter. We like that. Nothing. Nothing. No. So all of this shit I'm picking up doesn't do anything. Gotcha. Let's sleep as well, because we need our health back. And I am going to go see if there's a
Good.
Starship
You're awake.
module.
I was running
This
out of knives
shit
to
that we've got
sharpen
upstairs
while I
doesn't have... This one... And the one upstairs doesn't have any benches. There must be a module that does benches, right? That's another galley. Okay. So, with no further ado, I just want to save game. Just let me save. Thank you. Let's go and see what we can get from the shipbuilder. They're all the same, aren't they? At the end of the day. At the end of the day, they're all the same. No one gives a shit. Land. Because I feel like I could be... I read somewhere you could... They added that you can make ammo. I have not seen that anywhere. And I don't want to have to go to the lodge every time I want to do crafting. Surely you can have
The
crafting
city
on your
certainly
ship.
projects a powerful image for the United Colonies, eh?
Got anything you need to
Oh,
offload?
well, let's sell while we can. They've got some credits. That's good. Sell from Frontier. All right. Really, anything that's not legendary, I guess. I'm just gonna run out of... They're gonna run out of money immediately. You can have that one. Any 106s? No. What else could we be getting rid of? No, that's all too expensive. 106. Nope. Here you go. Have a broken helmet. Nice. Actually, there was... What about the... No, I don't want to do that. No. Flip lighter. No, it's too much. It's too much. Alright, fine.
Trade authorities always buying. Kiosk
Shut
right here for
up.
you. And here's your...
Shut up. I'd like to modify my
Okay,
ship,
no
please. Ship builder. So instead of that, why is it there? What's this underneath it? That's living quarters as well. And then that's habitat module. Delete that one and put in. Alright, so what have we got? Surely Habs. Engineering bay. All in one berth. Armory. Captain's quarters. Computer core. Control station. Infirmary. Living quarters. Science lab. Workshop. Surely a workshop would be what we want. No! Workshop empty. What does that mean? empty. Armory empty. As opposed to... Let's just try workshop. And then down here, delete that one as well. And put, I don't know, science, maybe? I don't know what empty means. Science lab. Let's try that. 2 errors. Cannot reach cockpit from Docker. Ship has unattached modules. No, it doesn't. Right. Chuck that over there. Chuck that over there. What's the issue? Right. Right. Docker. Unattached module. Why? Why did I have to do that? Can I, however, maybe even put one more... What's this? This is a cargo hold. Oh, that's more cargo. That's my grav drive. I don't want to get rid of that. So here... So what was the other one that I was possibly doing? Gonna be too much mass is what you're telling me. Infirmary control station, would that be have anything? I'm gonna do, what is an all-in-one berth? Why can't it go? That's better. Let's see what an all-in-one is as well. Oh, we're just slightly heavy mass. We're good though. Do we want to save this? Alright, so we've got a science lab, a workshop, and an all-in-one. I don't know what that... we'll see what it has. Let's accept it. See what this fucking monstrosity is now.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Oh my goodness, the monstrosity. Beautiful. It's so beautiful. Okay, board. Okay, so this is the original thing. This is just the living quarters. That's got my research thing and galley. This was science or something? It doesn't give you anything. Really?
Have any new books for me?
Oh, no, so it's a pharmaceutical lab. And a galley. It holds a pharmaceutical lab when it's at home. Amp enhancer. Yeah, right. Okay. Good to know. Probably it's XP to be had there as well, but fuck it for now. Alright, and then we've got whatever I put here. Yay!
Sorry.
Space
I was
suit.
lost in a memory for a moment there.
Industrial
How can I
workbench.
help?
Weapon workbench. And somehow I can't connect through to the other, the all-in-one. Really? Oh, that's right, because it was with the grav drive. The all-in-one's going to have to be accessible from down here or something. It isn't, though. I appear to have no access to my modules. Or is it... No, we definitely haven't got the front all-in-one, have we? Oh, no, that's the Docker. Meant to be through here. Anyway. Industrial workbench. I could make a vortex grenade charged, phasing, or unstable. Go phasing just for the hell of it.
Something for personal
Ah,
use or for
7
sale?
XP. Now, frankly, I thought it said there was somewhere to make a bow at, so a weapons workbench would make sense, wouldn't it? No, it's just, this shit. Modify. Can I change anything? Oh, I need optic and laser. I could... No, I can't do any of that either. What can we do to this one? Nothing. Oh, I just haven't got the neon... I haven't got neon for that. Could do a small magazine. Cost of ammo capacity. No, I'm good. Can't do any of those. Can't do any of those. Oh, well, there you go. There you have it. Spacesuit. Spacesuit. I always wanted you to go into spacesuits. Can't do anything. Nothing can be done. Oh well. Right, now we need to figure out why we can't... We're missing a goddamn thing. Where's my module? What the hell was an all-in-one module anyway?
Captain,
where's my module?
hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived.
It's there. Just doesn't connect through apparently. It's connected to the Docker, not to this level. Gotcha. That makes sense.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple lands.
Shut up.
And
you say that every time.
Sure, have at it.
Alright, so, ship builder. Ship builder. We move that over there. We move this. Just there for the time being. Actually, it can go under there like that. Perfect. And then... Oh no, it's... One doesn't matter. Oh, we didn't want that anyway. So, down one. Boom. Up one. Up there. Come on. Come on. Please. Nominal. Excellent. Cowling. I almost feel like it'd be worth... No, we're good. We're good. I don't know what an all-in-one berth... Oh, it gives me passenger slots. As well. Alright, let's go see what it was. Now that we've connected it to somewhere we can get to.
Everything looks good here.
Like a genius.
It's good to be back in our own ship.
Oh, shut up, Andrea. Jesus. Of course it's good to be back in our own ship. No one was saying it isn't good to be back in our own ship. Reload while we're here. So this module was completely useless. There's a storage box that holds 10. My God. We're rich in space all of a sudden. Get up there. Get up there.
What's on your mind?
Your face. Face is on my mind. So let's see what an all-in-one berth is. It has a sleeping area, 2 sleeping areas, a couch to sit on, the loo. I guess we probably should have a loo, that makes sense. It has a plant, another chair. Look, I don't mind it, it's cool, but it's completely useless. Alright.
Read any good books lately?
Know your face. Cool, there we go. That's all we needed to do. I've now got access to labs and whatnot that I don't see where you make ammo. Let's actually do a Google, because I definitely heard some streamer I was watching say you can make ammo. Starfield make ammo. Cannot craft. So is it? It was just that you couldn't make grenades now in the newer thing. Fuck, you know, Bethesda. It's just a pity. I love this space. I love the Bethesda's games, but there's just so much jank in this Starfield. Can't you just get it to be a bit better, for fuck's sake? And the bugs. The bugs. You know, they pulled 76 out of the fire, so maybe they can do that here as well. Because as one of their developers said, they realized people don't really care much about the story. I mean, they care about the story, but they just like living in the worlds, and that's true. I like living in this world, but if I can't complete quests because bloody a whole space station is missing,
Sorry.
that ain't fun. That ain't fun.
Tell me when you're done.
Sell from Frontier. What else can we give you? Bamp, bamp, bamp. Bamp, bamp. Bamp, bamp. Jesus, why is that either? I still don't know why that one's got so much money. So much money for us. I don't know. Do I need to keep any of the... I'll get rid of the blues. Maybe I'll keep the purples. Yeah, she's already out of money. She's already out of money. She's got no money. Yeah, there we go. You can have that one. And you got 50 left. Well, I guess that'll do. Enjoy your 50 credits, you nerd. Credits. Black screen credits. Game of the Year edition.
The gods overheard my neighbor forsaking the great serpent.
She just
What a fool.
rise up out of the ground? Oh wait, so there's benches here. Right, good to know. I mean, I can unlock the safe so long as I don't steal anything. Surely that's fine. Surely that's fine. It gives me XP. Let's see, we've got 2 and a 1 on the other side. Probably go on this one. Not even remotely. No, neither that one either. Now maybe this one. No? Oh, no. Really? Doesn't fit in anywhere. Okay. So we go back to having maybe this one. Maybe not. Maybe this one. Yeah. And that one. Beautiful. Credits. I mean, it doesn't say I'm stealing. Everyone cool? Everyone cool? No one saw nothing. No one
Yes?
saw nothing. Take your money. Alright, let's go talk to what's-her-face. What's this empty house all about? Goods exchange. Have I been in here? I don't know that I have. Oh, that's right. This guy told me to fuck off, basically.
One wrong move and I called the guards, outsider. What do you want?
That wasn't much of a sales pitch.
I do not waste people's time. If you need my goods, you will buy them. If not, you will leave. I do not know what to make of your arrival here. You may have convinced the others, but I'm not entirely sure you are not a foe.
Your face
However,
is not a foe.
Credits are worth as much as anyone else's. I will trade with you, but I have no interest in being your friend. Now, what do you want?
Are you concerned for your business, what with everything happening?
I have no reason to be concerned. The Great Serpent is testing our faith, and my devotion has always been resolute. Myself and my business shall both be stronger at the end of this, as a product of our loyalty to the Great Serpent.
Is there anything I can do to earn your trust?
No. You will always be an outsider to me. Always. The last thing this city needs is to open the gates and let outsiders flood in. Outsiders with weapons, crew, ulterior motives. I am disappointed that so many of my people have embraced you so blindly, when we should have found strength within
the snake
each other.
said so. The snake, bro. It's the snake. You think the Great Serpent destroyed home and families as a test of faith? Doesn't that seem cruel?
I will not dignify that nonsense with an answer.
Let me see what you have for sale.
Your credits are worth the same as everyone's, I suppose.
Bama shit. No, that one, I don't know why it's so expensive. It must be important. Oh, he's got 12,000. Wow. I'm just getting rid of it all. I don't know if it's worth anything. I just don't. Just give me the money. Guess we'll keep the purples. I don't know. The purples are worth less somehow. Why? Why? Nice. Getting rid of all the shit. Persuasion. Doesn't give me anything. Health and O2. Health and O2. Rid of that one. Health and O2. Actions use less O2. No way I'm keeping that. No way I would ever put that on. I like the scarf. The scarf's pretty cool. Probably should keep Sarah's. She was my love interest and she died. I think, did we do love interest? I can't remember. So I do have research sudden developed. I should have put that on before I did the research. O2 recovery, intimidation chance. Oh, we'll keep that. Aid. Aid. Misc. No. Alright, we've pretty much sold everything we have. Done. I don't know what this house is all about. Where is it? Why does it take so long? Why does it take so long? Where is this house? It's over here somewhere. Wanna know what the house is about? That's goods exchange again. I haven't been to the meat area, the meat house. Yeah.
Then,
spare house
2240, House Faroon went to...
Ah, that one's got barriers on it, so yeah, we can't go in there. Vacant house, location discovered, requires key. Right. They'll probably give me a house when I save them from the giant snake or whatever the fuck I'm supposed to be doing.
That he was tasked by the Great Serpent to claim dominion.
Udea house. Let's just unlock everything because I haven't yet.
It is comforting to see that at least some places can maintain a degree of normalcy.
Build without construction materials and resources. And what about this talk of missing supplies? I would think the conversation starts there.
Jesus, the
I
accents.
apologize, but with the cataclysm, the investigation has been slow going.
How convenient.
You're putting the growth before the horns! The issue is not the supplies, it's the workforce! This may sound radical, but if we could reunite with some of the
good, the bad, and the ugly. Why are you talking from 5 meters away from each other?
It means nothing if those who lend a hand are holding a knife.
Not to mention, they're completely sloughing mad. What?
Yeah, slough
Too
you.
soon? It's only been about 50 years.
For now, let me see what I can find out regarding the missing supplies. It's possible they were lost in the tragedy along with everything else, but I don't know for sure. Once that is sorted, we can revisit this debate.
Of course.
Our house divided. Okay. So that leads to the spaceport. Right, okay. And then this building is quoi exactly? Halls of Obedience. I'll go there when I need to. Oh, and then Halls of Healing. Well, this is just the doctor's office.
The request
Don't
for
need
aid and
any
supplies
of
never cease. Excuse me, Vindicator. Can I have a word?
No. Later. I want to do the main mission first. And I also, before that, want to see the mute house. What the fuck's an alteration clinic? Why is there a growth
Guess
here?
what she tells me? She tells me there is somebody else.
I am
Never loved me to begin with. Sloth.
What's an alteration?
And when you are older, you will get your tattoos like me.
Oh, so I can change what I look like? This
hello.
does not look great.
Welcome to the Alteration Clinic, where you can change your look to change your life.
This is just an enhance, isn't it?
I am not allowed to call it that, but where you are from, that is what you would call a shop like mine. Even those in Dazra are surprised. The shop was set up by my father not so long ago, after he came to acquire the machine. The Alteration Clinic is still a novelty to a lot of people here.
Everyone has tattoos.
I must admit, I am excited that you've stopped by. Maybe a customer from the settled systems can add an air of legitimacy to my little operation here.
Do you get a lot of customers?
Enough to keep the machine running, but business has never been lucrative.
Said your father acquired the enhanced exclamation mark machine? How did he do that?
Well, it was not a legal transaction. Look, this is my shop. I do not have to answer these questions. This is a completely legitimate operation,
that it's stolen.
and I do not condone my father's actions.
No offense, but is this safe? Do you know what you're doing?
No need to worry. It is perfectly safe, I assure you. I keep the machine in good working order myself. And my training is as good as any enhanced practitioner in the settled systems. My father and I spent hours scouring the machine's instruction manual.
All right. I'll do it.
I am curious to see what you will look like
what I
when you are
want. Maybe
done.
a tattoo. Who knows? 500 credits, though. No, I don't want to change any of that. Really? It's just... There's no... What's a dermatherapy? Getting rid of my car tattoos, I see. What does refine mean? Nah, no fucking way. Actually, I don't want a face tattoo at all. I paid 500 to do nothing. Surely, there's no like arm tattoos or anything? Oh. What else can we do? Just tattoos. Dirt. Oh, we're gonna have to find a tattoo. We've paid 500 to do something. What was that one? That's kind of cool. Number 10. Where are these? Hello? Got tattoo? I guess it was there somewhere. Oh, that's alright. 10 and 20. You can only have one, presumably. Alright, it's gonna have to be 20. Yeah, neck tattoo's alright. And that one was okay. Zoom out, I can't. I cannot zoom out. Alright, well there we go. Tattoo's 20. What color could it be? Oh wow. We could do, oh, we're gonna do that. We got her. We got her. It's horrific. Done. Terrific. Come on. Big profile. I would like to keep my name, please. Finish. Enter. Confirm. I guess. Alright, time for a break. I'll be back. Let's continue. Look at this horrific tattoo I got. Fucking A. Beautiful. I love everything about it. Cost me 500 credits.
Remember this. We are always watching.
Well, good. You'll be able to see when I blast you in the face with my gun.
Now. Ugh, what am I going to do? I just cannot believe this happened.
You seem concerned.
I am. I lost my job at the cultural center. Or more accurately, the cultural center is lost. It does not even exist anymore.
Well,
my livelihood is gone. My credits are dwindling, and I do not know what is going to happen to me. The uncertainty is driving me mad.
What are your thoughts on the emergency in Dazra?
How can anyone even begin to make sense of it all? Hundreds of people gone in an instant, along with most of the city. It is like something out of a nightmare. I feel guilty, to tell the truth. I was supposed to work on the day the cultural center disappeared. I was sick, and my coworker covered for me. And now, they are gone forever. I just cannot stop thinking, why? Why did this have to happen to us?
Asking yourself questions like that will just drive you crazy. That's a question with no answer. You have to try and move on.
Sometimes I wish I became a herald. Their faith can see them through anything comfortably. Inaza, for instance, seems to be unbreakable.
Yes, I need to go talk to her.
Perhaps I must meditate and trust the Great Serpent's designs more.
That is not the answer. You worked at the cultural center. What was that like?
It was wonderful while it lasted. The job was stable, good pay, and enjoyable. I always looked forward to the yearly trip the school children would make to the cultural center. I was one of the managers, so I was in charge of cataloging artifacts and creating displays. Most of the center was dedicated to Jinan Varun and the Serpent's Crusade. I do not necessarily agree with some of the content that was on display, but regardless, it is a shame that so much history is now lost to time.
What area of the city is this?
This used to be the neighborhood where most of us common folk lived. Not much of a neighborhood any longer, seeing as there are only a few houses left. That being said, almost all of the noble housing that was closer to the scaled citadel is gone as well. The vortex has spared no one.
It spells no one.
See you around.
Bye. Ramp. Ramp. Yote. Yeetus. Maximus. McGonagall. McDonald. I guess we'll just take the stairs like an ordinary person. Where am I? There we are. I'm here. Alright, let's talk, woman.
My sister is stubborn, bordering on
I have seen visions of Anasco, searching for one bold enough to enter the heart of the vortex. And now that you are here, I know your arrival was no accident, but rather providence.
Anything can seem like providence to the unenlightened.
You cast doubt on my words. It is to be expected. But rest assured, all will be revealed when you journey north.
Really?
At the edge of the crater, you will find a cave carved by the anomaly. There, you will make contact with a Nasco Varun.
How do you know such a cave exists?
The Great Serpent has blessed me with the sight, and I have seen events there that are only now beginning to take shape.
You sound certain I'll find him there.
It is as the Great Serpent foretold. In my visions, I witnessed two futures.
Time loop.
In the first, You breached the scaled citadel, but found Anasco had sunk too far into the void. And in time, all of Dazra was consumed along with him.
Dazra was consumed?
The anomaly spread, absorbing all in its path. The crater you see now is nothing compared to the destruction looming ahead.
Nothing of value was lost. Oh, I so want to do that. That sounds ominous if true.
Indeed. But there is another path. In the second future, I saw you make contact with Anasco, entering a cave through a formless wall. At its terminus was a gate, a path into the realm where our speaker resides. You stepped into this void, and in that moment, something changed. The false future, rewritten.
Roughly speaking, it could be that entering the vortex directly would allow you to speak with him. And while my readings do not show any anomalous activity, I admit there's a lot of interference. Still, that only emphasizes the potential danger involved here. I cannot approve of such an excursion on the minute chance Anasco is present.
Alright, well, I would be able to speak to Anasco?
Not in the way you and I speak, but in crude terms, yes, provided you manage to maintain your own sanity through the process. But this is all purely theoretical. No one has ever entered the vortex and come back.
What kind of danger?
The closer one ventures to the heart of the anomaly, the closer they are to the phantoms and horrors that lie within. Moreover, if this cave was cut open by the calamity itself, then it is an unnatural formation and highly unstable.
Agreed. I'm not sure this is worth investigating.
I've said this much myself, but my sister persists. It may save us more time to inspect the cave than to continue these arguments.
You may not realize it now, dear brother, but our goals are one and the same.
Did this cave exist prior to the cataclysm?
No, it was born from the incident itself, but I believe it is there. And what is faith but to give form to the formless? As a herald, it is my duty to make real what is unseen.
Can you tell me more about this location?
It was a winding cave, scattered with walls of dark energy. At the end, a rip in the fabric of reality. In my vision, I saw you step forward, slowly, following the sound of Anasco's voice. I could hear him calling to you in the distance. His words were jumbled, but as you drew closer, they started to assemble. I was thrust out of the vision before I could see the end.
You point me to the cave, I can find him.
Then you must embark to the northern edge of the crater. You will find an entrance there, one that has no form. Step through it, find Anasco, and complete the vision. Only then will his voice be heard.
Investigate the anomalous cave. Oh, it's right here, is it? Andrea, get out of my road. Jesus.
Oh,
no.
Need a moment to walk that off?
Fuck you. Fuck you, Andrea. Wait, what? Ooh, sneaky. Better have our guns ready. Andrea, this could be dangerous. There's going to be some kind of time vortex loop thing that explains everything. An Ouroboros, a snake, a giant serpent eating its own tail. Guess we're going down here. Oh bye. Everything is broken. What? Where am I supposed to go now? Where am I? I'm now going to investigate the anomalous cave. Tell you what, weird that it took me to here, and now what? Is this the anomalous cave? Oh shit. Ah, I see. It's floaty in there. Gotcha. Uh-oh, we've got peoples. Are they bad peoples? How do I know? They are bad peoples. You shot at me? Why haven't I got my shield up? How dare you? Get wrecked, nerds. Sure. And I'll take that. If you don't mind. Really? There was two. I'll take a Chunk's Groat. A Chunk's Groat. God, that sounds absolutely unappetizing. So these vortex grenades that I made. I don't know. Let's see what happens there. Let's try one, I guess. See if they're any useful. Any useful at all. Usefulness.
Extra ammunition.
What the fuck's a star shard?
It's always welcome if they have any.
They're ugly guns. Can heal up then. Alright. Can I get through here or do I have to go around? Oh, just disappeared. Alright, that seems unlikely. It's like they know I'm coming. Woeful. Level 60? You know, coming to the... Surely there should be some music going on here. Look at this motherfucker. That is a fucking good looking gun, man. I was just saying their guns look terrible. So this is 138 and takes 39 millimeters. 223. Congratulations, you're my new sniper. Oh wow. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Get wrecked.
Where did they go? Find them!
Bro. What's this shit? Oh, he's behind me. Let's see what this grenade does. Oh. Oh, reload, motherfucker. Takes a while to reload. Oh, put my other gun. That'll be to pick people off from a distance. Ha! You'll try to escape me! I shoot you in the back, you asshole. What you got for me? Just rubbish, really. Rubbish. That'll do. It's probably more, but I don't care. Let's see, if we're from a distance, we have this one. So it has 10. Find the anomalous cave. We will surely be ambushed yet again. Why did my reticule go red? The anomalous cave that has no form. Investigate anomalous cave. Suddenly we have more frames. Oh, so much more frames. Ah. Yeah, well, no. That's not what we want. Oh yeah, we're still finding an esco. Cool. It's not what I wanted. Show me the star stuff. An esco? Anyone? Why is it asking me to go backwards? There's footsteps here. Where are you, Enesco? I'm a bit concerned that was meant to go back for Andrea. Hang on, where are activities? It automatically, she can't come in here, I guess. Where am I going? Oh, he's there. Hello. Asshole. Goddamn asshole. Where'd the other one go there? Where am I supposed to go? Probably here, following the footsteps. It's bug hunting season. Aha. I'm lost. Ooh, is that a footstep or is that... No, it's just reflection. That's where I was before. And I went this way. I should have just always gone left. Is this new? Or is this just where I started? Probably just where I started. Maybe not. Oh, I thought that was something I could teleport to. Nope. I have fallen down. Oh, it's a fucking update. Oh, upgrade, whatever you call it. Skill up. There's another one somewhere. Apparently not here. I'll get up there. There you are. You get lost. Get lost, my friend. Why are you running away? Get up back here. Dude. Alright, back down here. Give me your shit. Give me your shit. Do we head down here now, perhaps? Alright, always go left. One behind me that doesn't, well, no, it disappeared. Means it's teleported somewhere, probably. Alright, nothing down there. Always go left. I guess I'm following these wind vortexes. Oh, here we go. I'm here to see you, sir.
I speak into this void, and it answers with silence.
Hello?
Have you abandoned me, Great Serpent?
Do I look like a great serpent?
Do you not hear my pleas?
I hear you.
You understand me? Hear my voice. But I do not know you. I hesitate to ask, but what manner of being are you? Do you truly serve his will?
Fuck no. I do what I do for the good of humankind. I do not serve the Great Serpent, I am the Great Serpent. I do what I do for the good of humankind.
And now you stand here, a member of the Promised, guided by him. I have reached out so many times to hear nothing but echoes. Yet you, an outsider, hear me plain. And for the first time, I hear you. Clearly your arrival here is fated. By stepping into this void, we are now linked. There is still reason to hope. The Great Serpent will see us through. But time is short. The bridge collapses. The gate is still open. The experiment still runs. Find me in the Scaled Citadel. I will wait for you there.
Motherfucker. Escape. Oh. Am I supposed to be running? They're coming for me. Too many of them. Collapse the cave to seal the holes. Nice. Get burnt, nerds. Ah, fuck him. Coming for me? You coming for me, buddy? Come on, buddy. Let's go. Get the next nerd. Your shit. Now to find my way out. Oh, more collapsing caves, huh? Yeah. I'm stuck. Leave me be. Stop hurting me. I don't like being hurt. Fucking more of it? How do I get out? Get the burnt nerds. What I don't have is throwables. Boom. Let's go. I guess impact grenade. Why not? Button. Wrong button. Ah, it's alright, cool. I hit you, you die. That's probably not a great grenade to have, but... we're alive! Attacking me from behind as well.
Nothing there now.
Get critted, nerd. Where's this guy? Who knows? Calibrated Big Bang. Na, 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 na. So is she back on my side? Yeah. Cool. Come now, Andrea. Let us return to Inara. Have to kill this guy. Don't know where this guy is, so fuck him. You know what? It's fast travel time. What's the point of running all the way back there? I know I don't usually like fast travel, but this game, it's kind of baked in. And there's not much, it's not like, you know, Fallout, where if you don't fast travel, you end up running into encounters and things. There's really not much of that. Why am I inside the bar? Outside the bar.
Excuse me.
Oh,
I have
mate.
work to do.
I don't care. Do what you have to do, mate. Get out of here. Beautiful. I have talked to the man.
The great serpent sends you to me once again.
Fuck the great
You
serpent.
return. What news do you have of Anasco?
Anasco is waiting for us in the Scale Citadel. I was able to speak with him.
Then my vision did not betray me.
Because it's a time loop.
Well, it would seem I owe you an apology, sister.
There is no need, brother. Your skepticism only strengthens us.
As you say. But, to the matter at hand, did Anasco mention anything that could aid us in his extraction?
He said the gate is still open.
Yes, the pinnacle of the Citadel was modified to house the equipment to create a gate to the Vortex. If it still runs, that would explain everything we have experienced since the initial incident.
It is much more than that. Normally when I pray for Anasco's return, I sense he is lost, fading. But when I last prayed to the Great Serpent, I felt Anasco's presence clear and distinct. Even as it receded, I felt him anchored to this world. Yes, there are some who suggest that when Jinan communed with the Great Serpent, a similar bond had been established. I believe the same is true for you and Anasco.
I would need time to attempt a scientific explanation for why or how this happened, but for now, let us assume my sister is correct.
And that is the essence of faith. I do not know what lies ahead. My visions do not go beyond this point.
Because it's a time loop.
But I do know this link would play a role. In fact, I am certain of it.
Agreed. And with this settled, we can now continue the work of aligning the noble houses. Together, we will find a way to complete the mourning device.
Credits. How's your work coming along? So, mission updated activities. What are you talking about? Activities? Nothing. Right, now I need to assist health cadets or Dulkef. But first, what are we going to do with our points? What was I doing with my points? I was trying to get spaceship, whatever it is, piloting, I guess, to 4. Oh no, I haven't even got it to 3. Destroy 30 ships. I just don't see that as something that's gonna happen. It's to knock down nearby enemies when you boost. Yeah, fuck it, why not? And I need to do 20 enemies with a boost. With a boost. I think it just means 20 boosts, right? Alright, we've got 40 that way, and more than 40 this way, so let's go. Mission updated. Probably should say. Uh-oh. What am I falling into? Oh, nothing. It's cool. I thought it was lava or something. I thought I was doomed. I thought we were all doomed. That might have been the end of it. House Kadik. These Kadiks. Hello, I'm just going to walk through your house. Don't worry. Don't mind me.
You can't be serious granting them an audience. This is exactly the impression we don't want to give.
Please, Jamal. Don't you see how all this works in our favor? It's not up for discussion. I won't risk what we've worked so hard to achieve. It's done.
No, you'd risk our future and reputation as a house. But you are the chosen elder.
Ah, don't patronize me.
Everyone's
the Great
so
Serpent
dickheads in this
spared
game.
our house. We are favored here. And shouldn't you get back to the council? We can't afford to be absent at a time like this.
I guarantee I'm not missing much. But you're right. I'll be heading back soon enough. Good to see you.
Oh, good to see you too. Hello, Rasma.
So, Akris has sent our newest Vindicator to inquire about Sahima. Don't worry, Jamal's already told me all about you. I'm Rasma, Elder of House Kadik and head of the Ministry of Conjunction.
Oh, Kadik. What is the ministry? What can you tell me about House Kadik?
House Kadik is one of the 3 noble houses under House Varun. We've a reputation on being the more moderate of the 3. Not as fervent as House Vithal, and not as passive as House Dolkef. We're also largely associated with the Ministry of Conjunction, since I lead the department.
What is the Ministry of Conjunction?
The Ministry of Conjunction is one of the 3 government branches of our society. We deal in information to ensure the High Council can make educated decisions. Most of our work is highly classified. Even the High Council itself may not be aware of all that we're involved in.
It's an honor to meet the elder of a noble house.
Well, it's also an honor to meet one as interesting as yourself. I wouldn't have suspected an outsider to be made promised. But who am I to argue with the Great Serpent's choice?
Probably right. Yeah, when the snake talks, you listen. Who is Sahima? We need Sahima to help recalibrate the morning device.
I know the Council is looking to Sahima for answers. But the truth is, she's been taken, along with other members of the House. They're being held hostage by zealots. And now they're demanding negotiations.
This is a major overreach. I have never known the zealots to be so bold.
Anyone else want to negotiate? Why not just tell the High Council?
Because right now, this situation is a matter for the Ministry of Conjunction. As much as the Council thinks it's their business, it's not. At least not yet. They want Sahima, and we're trying to produce her.
How were the zealots able to kidnap your people in the first place?
What happened to Dazra was a cataclysmic event. The city may seem in order now, but those first few days, it was chaos. and the Zealots took advantage.
Zealots don't negotiate, they kill on sight. Tell me what the Zealots have demanded so far.
The Zealots have yet to name specifics. At best, they'll demand an inordinate amount of credits or firearms. Worst case, a seat at the High Council or even the reinstatement of their house. House Malene. They know we can't risk Sahima for Dazra's sake. So, they won't hold back when it comes to demands.
Well, can you tell me about how the Zealots have a house?
They had a house. House Malene was abandoned a long time ago, but there are some who'd want to see it reinstated.
What can you tell me about House Malene?
House Malene was fully dedicated to Jandar Varun. They objected when his brother Jarek was chosen to take over as leader. They knew he would bring an end to the Serpent's Crusade. It's why they abandoned their house and became the Zealots you know today, to continue what they believe is Jinan and Jandar's work.
If I can get to the hostages first, the Zealots will have no leverage.
Aha. My thoughts exactly. Normally I'd have agents doing everything possible to find them. But we too suffered losses. We need to be here. Present. I couldn't risk more lives. It's the only reason I even agreed to these negotiations. But now that you're here, I can finally take action.
Isn't risking the lives of a few agents worth it to save the many?
Of course. But the negotiations offered a chance to get Sahima and the others back without putting lives at risk. I saw the chance and had to take it. As demanding as I'd expected the Zealots to be, I fully intended to do everything in my power to bring them within reason.
Just tell me where the hostages are.
And that is where the issue lies. I don't know where the Zealots are keeping Sahima, but I have a good idea who does. Their name is Merrick. Merrick is a Kadik, and they also work for me as an agent in the Ministry of Conjunction. This is where matters get complicated.
It wasn't already complicated? If Merrick knows, how come you haven't forced them to tell you?
Once I made the decision to go through with the negotiations, it wasn't necessary. Now that the situation has changed, well, that's going to be your job now.
I hope you aren't being lenient because Mirek's related to you.
It's not the family name that complicates matters here. As I said, Merrick works for me in the Ministry of Conjunction. They've been establishing an inside relationship with the Zealots for some time now, on my orders. Forcing them to give up the information could jeopardize all they've worked for. So don't expect them to be forthcoming. Get the information any way you see fit, as long as no physical harm comes to them.
Understood.
Well, my plan A was to shoot him in the face, but okay, fine. Why would giving the location jeopardize Mirek's work?
The Zealots don't trust easily. If their location was discovered, Merrick would most likely be the first they'd suspect. They'd never trust them or any agent of House Kadik again.
Zealots took your people. How can you remain so calm?
The people of Dazra look to us elders for strength and guidance. We cannot fail them at a time like this. Don't let my composure fool you, promised? It's neither easy nor something I take lightly.
You're establishing a relationship with the Zealots?
What better way to surveil a threat? It's important for us to know what the Zealots may be targeting, to stay one step ahead.
Any tips on getting through to Mirek?
Merrick is proud of what they've accomplished, so I doubt they'll give up information easily. If being persuasive isn't your strong suit, perhaps appealing to their substantial ego may help. If you can stomach it. Just don't be direct. I'm sure it would put them on the defensive. Either that, or make them completely unwilling to talk.
I'll return once I've learnt the location.
See that you do.
Violently.
You'll find Merrick upstairs in the meditation room.
In the meditation room. You can't fight in here. This is the war room. Excuse me. Where the up? Ah, there the up. Oh my. He's in the Zen room. Oi. Kadik.
You're no member of House Kadik. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? I'm here to see you.
And you are?
I'm Vindicated Chaz Rover.
Ah, the heretic turned promised. I was wondering when our paths would cross. So tell me, what would a chosen one such as yourself want with someone like me?
I think you know.
Oh, I certainly don't. I may have many talents, but mind reading isn't one of them.
You can drop the act. Razma told me about your position. You can drop the act. Razma told me about your position.
Did she now? I guess this means the High Council is still asking Auntie Razma where Sahima is. And if you're here making demands, she obviously has decided to make use of you rather than undergo sincere negotiations. I see what's going on here.
Very perceptive. I can see why Razma is so impressed with you.
Well, I am one of the few to garner any amount of trust with the Zealots, so she should be. I can't imagine where the Ministry of Conjunction would be without me.
And at such a young age, too. She must consider you a prodigy.
I do have a natural talent. It's nice to see I'm being properly recognized. I may excel in my skills, but it doesn't mean the hours I put in are any less.
Can't do this. Of course not. Good work takes time, no matter how talented you are.
Exactly. There's still research, analysis, documentation. Too much documentation, if you ask me. But altogether, I have the exact talents needed to do this job, which is why I was entrusted with the Zealots in the first place. I admit it hasn't always been easy. They are Zealots, you know.
Wouldn't the Zealot attack on sight? How did you get close to them?
I see you're familiar with standard Zealot tactics. But it's really all about crafting the perfect scenario to encounter the right one. You don't just waltz up and say hello. It takes a great deal of surveillance and profiling to determine the right approach.
Can't imagine how hard it must have been to earn the Zealot's trust.
You have no idea. I can't even tell you how much time and effort it's been to sway the Zealots my way. Not to mention the stress over my own personal well-being. I may be the best at what I do, but I'm not stupid. The Zealots do have the element of unpredictability.
If they're unpredictable, you can see how the negotiations may not work. You say they're unpredictable, so you know the dangers Sahima and the hostages are in.
I was wondering when your own agenda
You mentioned
would
it
come
first.
into play. I've worked hard to obtain my position with the Zealots, And like I've told Rosma 1,000 times, I have no reason to believe they're going to hurt my dear cousins, especially Sahima. So, as far as I'm concerned, that information stays with me.
I didn't ask anything. You really think the Zealots won't harm the hostages?
Sahima isn't just being held hostage, they're putting her to work. The Zealots aren't stupid. They know what Sahima was involved in, and if they can beat us to that tech, they're going to try.
You really should rethink your position on the hostages.
As much as I'd like to help you, I don't think so.
Okay. You can't trust the Zealots.
I suppose you have a point.
The lives of your people are more important than some Zealots trust.
Yes, it's something I have considered.
Thinking you have a clear understanding of how Zealots work is your first mistake.
True. Given the circumstances, a bit more caution may be needed here. All right, I'll let you in on their location. But remember, you're the only one that knows. If word spreads, I'll know exactly who's to blame. The location you're looking for is Shadow Station Epsilon. It's an old Varun base that they've taken over for themselves. Rosma will know it. Let her tell you the details, seeing as how I'm about to be reassigned.
Why would giving me this information get you reassigned?
Isn't the answer obvious? The Zealots will know the location came from me. All that hard work thrown out the window because someone refuses to undergo negotiations.
Thank you. This information will save lives.
It better.
God damn, they're all Kadiks around here. Kadik heads. I did it.
You must have gotten the location.
The hostages are being held at Shadow Station Epsilon.
Ah, yes. The old Varun military outpost. It's a remnant of the Serpent's Crusade. If my intel is correct, you can find Shadow Station Epsilon in the Badlands, north of Dazra.
In the Badlands.
I can send you the coordinates.
What are these Shadow Stations?
The Shadow Stations were established during the Serpent's Crusade. A series of secret military installations that few knew about, and even fewer may remember. The idea was to have isolated centers focused on different aspects of furthering the crusade. This way, if one fell, it wouldn't endanger the others.
I see. Anything else you can tell me about Shadow Station Epsilon?
Epsilon was once a research station, with a focus on grav drive manipulation. The Zealots have since vastly expanded upon it. But it makes sense if they intend to use Sahima to their advantage.
Why didn't you try and search Shadow Station Epsilon earlier?
Shadow Station Epsilon is one of many Zealot bases scattered throughout. As I mentioned before, I wasn't willing to risk agent lives in order to scout them all.
I'll head there right away.
The sooner the better.
We will do whatever is necessary to bring Sahima and the others back safely.
Now that we have a rescue mission underway, I'll speak to Merrick about setting up the negotiations. I expect them to be pliable after their last encounter with you. The current plan is to hold them at one of the geothermal power stations. Meet us there when Sahima and the others are safe.
What do you mean previous? What have I done previously? What? Where is this power station?
If memory serves, it's southeast of Shadow Station Epsilon. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
Why this particular power station?
It's a fairly neutral location, and just the right distance from Dazra, so both parties will feel safe. The geothermal stations are also autonomous in nature, so we don't have to worry about unwanted eyes and ears.
I'll meet you at the power station when everyone is safe.
Good. Serpent willing, your timing will line up. I'll stall the zealots as long as I can, which shouldn't be an issue. That being said, I'd still appreciate it if you could act quickly. Now, Jamal wants an update before you leave. Just don't let her distract you for too long.
Who's Jamal? What? Who are all these people?
Vindicator, a word before you go.
Okay.
Tell me, Vindicator, what do you know about the Zealots?
Just another enemy getting in my way. Zealots are old members of the once noble house Marlene.
I'm impressed. You've already learned quite a bit from your time with us. The Zealots are widely frowned upon within our society. They're a remnant of the Serpent's Crusade, days we'd like to forget. Has my dear sister given you any history on our house's relations with the Zealots?
Rasmus said Merrick is working on establishing a relationship with the Zealots.
I'm surprised she even mentioned that much. Rasma would have everyone believe she only wishes to keep an eye on the Zealots, so the Council can make informed decisions. The truth is, she's had this particular group of Zealots under her thumb for quite some time. This is only a problem now because she's lost control. That is the real reason why Rasma hasn't informed the High Council, and I'm sworn to silence.
I have some choice words for anyone supporting a connection between House Varun and the Zealots.
Rasma lost control of the Zealots?
Yes, I'll get to that momentarily.
I'm sure that's something the High Council wouldn't be too keen on.
As a member, I can say it certainly is not. House Kadik already has a reputation for being sympathetic to the Zealots, but the truth is far worse. Rasma wants the Zealots to back House Kadik, so the balance of power between the noble houses would shift to us. She's been employing them, paying them in supplies that aid their blind crusade.
House Kadik is sympathetic to the Zealots?
There are several members who are sympathetic toward them or their cause. Some see beyond their extremist veneer and believe they're just misguided. A very small few may believe Jandar truly was the rightful heir, but none would ever admit it. I'm certain it's the case that members of the other houses feel the same. House Kadik is just the only one who's been exposed for it.
Why would the Zealots ever back a noble house?
Rasma would believe they want to reintegrate or even reestablish House Marlene, and she's a fool for it. The Zealots want nothing but the means to carry out their war. Credits, weapons, and ships. And these very supplies would be used to harm not only your people, but our own as well.
What do you mean, my people? Supplying Zealots is a mistake. They're terrorists.
House Kadik would be condemned should anyone outside our house find out. What none of us expected was the disaster that is the Scaled Citadel. The aftermath is what allowed the Zealots to grab Sahima and the others, flipping the balance of power in their favor. Rasma has lost control and is putting House Kadik's reputation and power at risk.
I'll see to it that the Zealots have no power in these negotiations.
And that's what I wish to speak to you about. House Kadik shouldn't be associating with Zealots at all, except on an extermination level. But worse, we absolutely cannot be supplying them with ordnance of any kind. We need to cut ties with the Zealots altogether.
Why not just tell the Council and have them put a stop to it?
Exposing this information to the Council would condemn not only Rasma, but House Kadik along with her. I've no wish to tarnish our house or ruin my sister. I simply want to show her the error of her ways.
I take it this conversation isn't about giving you an update.
Far from it. I want you to put an end to any connections between House Kadik and the Zealots. And while my position won't allow me to be blunt, I'll still make it clear. Should the hostages not survive, Rasma would blame the zealots.
You've
and
got
cut
to be
all
kidding. I thought you were just going to tell me to kill
House
all the
Khalik
zealots.
would go to any lengths, it seems.
Kill the hostages? Are you insane?
Perhaps you don't understand. These noble houses have existed for generations. The people look up to us to guide them under the will of the Great Serpent. The fall of a noble house would put everything into question. And with the state Dazra is in right now, I won't allow that to happen.
How is killing your own family any better than what Rasma is doing?
Those few lives will be nothing compared to the lives the Zealots will take if House Khalik continues to supply them. Sacrificing them would open my sister's eyes, quelling any sympathy and desire to work with the Zealots. Once Rasma no longer sees the Zealots as an ally, the rest will soon follow.
You're condoning the murder of your own family.
I'm doing what I must to preserve this house. All you need to get is Sahima's research, which she has with her.
That's 10,000. No way I'm doing your dirty work.
I see I misjudged you. How unfortunate for us all. Well, should you change your mind, the offer still stands. And Vindicator, this conversation stays between us.
You psychopath? Anyway, that's where we're going to leave it for today. I'm starving and I should have had more lunch, I guess. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for existing. I'm having a burger. Au revoir. Goodbye.